Well, looky there. It worked. I guess the key is to not do not go past go. Do not click on done when I'm done scheduling. Just leave it alone. Okay. All right. Wow, everything looks really dark. Why is it so dark? So dark, dark, dark. I don't know why it's so dark. Um, and is there anybody here? I don't know. Oh, there we got people. Wow, why is that so dark? I'm so like in the dark over here. I don't know why it's dark. I mean, you can see the painting just fine, but wow, everything around me is dark. Like, wow. Okay. Well, all right. You see what I'm working on. That's all that matters, right? So I'm working on a gnome painting, obviously. Oh man, and I just now thought of something. Just now thought of something. I'm supposed to be doing a giveaway today. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's been a crazy week. Crazy week, crazy weekend. So let's say hello to everybody. We got Joyce and Joe and Michelle and Sherry. Hello. Shannon is here. Patty is here. Kathy, hello. Um, wow, and my thing won't go any further than that. Let's see. I gotta scroll up here. Okay. I got some weird things happening here. Michelle, Joe, Dawn, Paula, Valerie. Do you all hear me? Let me know. Am I here? Do you hear me? It's looking a little weird on my end. I don't know. Like it says over here, you can hear me. Okay, Paula says she can hear me. Like over here, it tells me that there's 3 people waiting for my scheduled live. Okay, well, that would be this one. um, okay, you can hear me. All right, I'm here. Hello, Marion. Hi. All right. Well, hey, Becca. How's Becca? Okay, cool. All right. Well, this is what I'm working on. I just started this one last night. I finished, what was I working on? Oh, I know. I was working on, I had this packet of 3 hangings. 2 of them had gnomes on them, and one was just a sunflower, but they're all sunflowery kind of gnomes. So I've been working on those 3 hangings for, I mean, probably a week here. So I finished that. It's a little gnome in a blue truck. He's really cute. And then I started this one. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, good. I'm glad everything's working. Marion is on the road again. Going to San Antonio for Thanksgiving. Nice. Have fun, Marion. Hello, Bonnie. Bonnie's in Texas. Bonnie, you anywhere near San Antonio? No, probably not because you're northern Texas. San Antonio is not northern Texas. So I was able to actually multi-place this beard. So for a while here, this is going to be quite boring, very boring, because I'm just multi-placing white or clear, shall we say, clear drills. So it's just me and the animals tonight, you guys. Dale is off to the Detroit airport to pick up his son and family. And it was supposed to be like at 3 o'clock this afternoon. hmm But then Dale got a message this morning before I ever left to go up to my craft show. Before I ever left, his son messages him and says, we have a little change of plans. Now, I don't know what happened, but all I know is that there was some mishap along the way, and they ended up getting booted over to North Carolina and been hanging out in North Carolina for a few hours waiting for a connecting flight back to Michigan. I don't know what happened, but that's the story. That's all I got. So instead of coming in at like 3, I think it was supposed to be 3, they're now coming in at 7:30. 7:30. So a little bit of difference there. But Dale got to come hang out with me at the craft show today. Not the whole time, for sure, not the whole time. But he came up for a little while so that I could get a bathroom break and lunch. Hello, Karen and Karen. Look, there you two are together, Karen and Karen. Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. I really do. So he only left about, I don't know, 6 o'clock, maybe. Takes about an hour to get there. And, you never know when you're picking somebody up from the airport how quick that's going to work. How easy it's going to be to get them picked up and all that stuff. Detroit is a fairly large airport. My son got a ticket there one time trying to pick up a friend because I don't know, he paused his vehicle for too long somewhere that he wasn't supposed to be, apparently. Although, or in the part, he was in the driveway. It didn't make any sense to me. But it was one of those, like, there's no real just parking there. So they felt that he was just parked there when he was really just kind of sitting there for a few minutes waiting for his friend to come out the door. But I guess you're not supposed to do that. If your people are there and you pull right up and they're, coming out the door, you're good. I guess. I don't know. But he got himself a ticket there, I guess. Army Notre Dame. I gotcha. MSU played last night, which is very weird. They never really play games on a Friday night, but they did. They won, so that's a good thing. They won. There's only one time that they ever really play, well, first of all, even a night game, and that's usually Labor Day weekend. Dale and I, for several years, we went up to the Mackinac Bridge and we walked the bridge several times with my mom and dad. But there would always be a game on that Friday night before we'd walk the bridge on Saturday morning. So this was kind of unusual that they had this night game on a Friday night. That was kind of odd, but they did. And they won. And last night was also, okay, so, MSU is in East Lansing. And then there's downtown Lansing, and they're very close to each other. Well, in downtown Lansing last night was their annual Silver Bells in the City, which is when they light the state Christmas tree, because Lansing's the capital, So they light the state Christmas tree, and there's a parade, and there's all kinds of little activities going on downtown. So it was kind of interesting that they did a game in East Lansing, right? At the same time Silver Bells is happening in downtown Lansing. I don't know why they did that, but they did. All right. Yeah, you can't pick them up. You can't stop. I know, you have to keep going. And that's not easy, Bonnie. There's the problem, right? There's the problem is the whole, hello, April, is the whole circling around to come back and pick them up when you see them standing on the curb, right? Because it's like a little mini city in these airports, and you have to drive all the way around and almost leave the airport again before you can circle back around. It's just I don't like picking anybody up there. So I try not to do it if I don't have to. Dropping somebody off is a little easier, you can just pull up, drop them off wherever they need to go. You'd be like, well, bye. Here's your luggage. Get out. Kick them out. See ya. Anyhow, yeah, picking them up is a little trickier. So, and then I don't know. Dale was telling me that they were going to call, like, he texted earlier saying, okay, we're getting ready to board our flight. Remember, they're in North Carolina, headed to Michigan. And I'm like, what? Why do you need to know that they're boarding their flight? I didn't understand why Dale needed to know that. All Dale needed to know was the time that they were supposed to arrive, right? And we're going to be ready for pickup. But I don't know. They felt the need to tell him we're getting on the airplane now. I guess just, I don't know, just so he would know there was no other change in plans, I suppose, right? But hello, Brenda. Brenda, you can be late anytime you want, sweetie. Just, come when you want. Come when you're ready. Come as you are. Come as you are. Yeah, so it's been really kind of a little crazy week because, I had this craft show today, a craft fair, a market. I mean, most of the crochet people I watch, they call them markets. Well, ours was actually called a market. It really was. It was called the third annual Potterville Holiday Market. That's what it was called. So I guess I went to a market today. And I did not know. I mean, like I've said before, I went to the event for 2 years. This was the third. I attended the first 2 years just as a, consumer. And they had booths in the gym, and across the hall is the cafeteria. So that's where they had booths set up. Well, they sold so many spaces, they sold out of their spaces. And so they started putting people in the hallway. Well, I did not know that I was going to be in the hallway. But you know what? I was okay with that. I was actually like, I was, there was a little break right past me, another door that went outside. They couldn't go outside that door because we had food people set up there. So there was some people that came and they were serving tacos and nachos. Okay. Some good Mexican fare. Well, kind of American Mexican, my kind of Mexican food. Anyhow, so they were set up right there. And I was the last booth before the food people. And then the booths picked up after the food people. So I was like right on the edge. And I happened to be in a classroom's doorway. And it was one of the few doors to a classroom. Most of that side of the hallway was just lockers. So I had a really great spot. I was right there. I had kind of extra room, although I didn't really take up any extra room, but I could have. But it was a nice spot. I really liked it where I was. And hello, Sparkle Dust. And the cool thing was that since I was in the hallway, everybody had to come past my booth to get to the gym and the cafeteria. And when they left, they had to go back past my booth. So anybody who was in the hallway, they walked past us twice, in and out, because that's how the school set up. So it was kind of cool. There was quite a few people there, quite a bit of traffic. And of course, I've got the typical, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. A lot of little kids, looking at stuff. Mom, grandma, look at this, um, drooling over stuff. And of course, their parents are like, I know, that's so cute, honey. It's so cute. So a lot of that, of course, every show I've done, I get, that's so cute. And I get tons of what was I trying to say? Hello, Sue. Tons of, oh, you do great work. You do beautiful work. You do beautiful work. Beautiful work. So, Shannon, I would say yes because I did pretty good. At first, I was kind of like, and at first, people are just getting there. They're just scoping out the place. Um, they want to walk in, they want to kind of walk around first. But, after about the first hour, within the first hour, I had my first sale. Okay. I'm like, okay. And I mean, I did pretty good. So I had a number in my head that I wanted to hit. And if I hit that number, I told myself I would do this last show that's in December. So I made the number I wanted. And, well, I'll tell you, I wanted to sell $100. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, I see these people that are selling three, four, $6,000 at a market, and I'm like, well, that is probably never going to happen for me. But I thought $100, that would be good for me. That would be good for me. So, um, pay you. What are we paying? What are we paying April for? Hello, Emma. How is Emma? I'm lost. What are we paying April for? What'd she do? Um, so I wanted to sell $100. Now that would have meant I would have made $65 profit, but I did better than that. So I made $100 in profit. So I'm happy. I'm happy. And I will do the next show. And my thought for the next show is I'm not worried about making anything else. I'm not worried about making another thing for that show. I will take what I have. Oh, pay me for my. Oh, I gotcha. I know, right? I know. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. It really does. There was one lady. Okay, I had this really pretty special drill tree, and it was really. It's so pretty. It really is pretty. Christmas tree. And this lady came with a friend, and she looked at that, and she oohed and ahed over it. And her friend was like, yeah, it's really pretty. I can see that in your house. That's your aesthetic. Yeah. And she's like, well, where would I put it? What would I do with it? And her friend was like, well, hang it up in your house. It'd be really pretty. But where would I put it? The lady takes the thing down off my little screen where I have it hanging, and she's looking at it. Well, up one side and down the other. And I'm certain it's only $15. Okay, $15. I'm certain she's going to buy that thing. Did she? No. She's like, well, I I'm going to have to pass. I'm just not certain where I would put it or what I would do with it. Her friend looks at me and she goes, sorry, I tried. I'm just laughing. I had to laugh at that. Her friend was trying. But that kind of stuff happens all the time, right? Hello, Dawn. You never know how it's going to go. You'd never do. Did I say hi, Paula? Hi, Paula. So this last week I did some shopping for things like more display type things. And I thought, okay, I'm going to get one of those styrofoam heads because I have hats, right? So I got one of those. And I decided to put a bucket hat on it. Yeah, I set it up there, had a bucket hat on it. People could see it from down the hall because, like I said, I was kind of like the first booth after a break. And they could see like the back side of my table and stuff. But that head was up on the top, just sitting up there, just pretty as can be with this granny squared bucket hat on it. And I can't tell you how many people looked at that bucket hat, touched that bucket hat. Then they saw the other ones were there. another lady, she tried on a couple of the bucket hats. I mean, she just, I'm like, I'm going to sell a bucket hat. I'm going to sell a bucket hat, right? No, no, I did not. I did not sell a bucket hat. I thought I was going to. I even marked them down and I let everybody know. I put a big sign up there, summer sale. I've never sold one bucket hat. I'm just like, okay, all right. I don't know. And then my beanies. The beanies was the same way. They would come up and they would just paw through. I got a basket. I got this nice basket, and I got them all lined up in this basket. They paw through them, pull them out, pick them up, look at them, and nobody bought a beanie. Nobody bought a beanie. April, no. No, I would not say I get anywhere near 3 times what my cost was. No. Mm-mm. Nope. So, yeah. Now, I did sell, I sold some diamond painting things. I think I had a total of, can't remember now, 9, no, 10 transactions. I don't know, 10 or 11 different transactions, anyhow. And it was almost 50-50 diamond painting, crochet, right? Almost 50-50. I think I actually sold one more diamond painting item than I did a crochet item. And I think diamond painting items won out, which is interesting. It's interesting. Patty, I know, I've been looking at all that big seller. Okay, so I couldn't say that there was any real big seller. Okay. And I'm going to talk about all this. Of course, I'm doing like a little market vlog and all that kind of stuff. And I'll talk about it, in there too. But okay, for diamond painting, I sold 2 hanging like pendant things. Okay, I sold 2. So that was apparently the most popular diamond painting item because I sold 2. They're totally different, but I sold 2. And for crochet, I sold 2 crochet bags, which I was surprised. I sold 2 crochet bags. I made more money on crochet items. That I know. The crochet items were more expensive. So I made more money on the crochet items than I did the diamond painting items. Because, when I'm selling the diamond painting stuff, and I probably shouldn't do this, but I kind of feel like a lot of times I don't really consider my cost for the diamond painting stuff because most of it I didn't pay anything for, right? They were all, complimentary items. So it just, I don't know. I look at it a different way, I guess. I didn't pay anything for them. So I've got 0 invested except my time. And if I sell, like I was selling those little hanging pendant type things for like $15, $15. Okay. And I found out later, after Dale got there and let me walk around a little bit, Shannon, Devin, and Jackson came up and we walked around together. I found another booth that was all diamond paintings. And she basically had keychains, flash ornaments, and hanging pendant type things. Was basically everything she had. Now, I thought it was interesting too. She had them all packaged like in a plastic wrap, plastic bag sort of thing, which I thought was interesting. I mean, I suppose it would prevent damage, you know, or any of the little stuff coming off. I got to take these off. They've got like no backs on them. Um, but it also, I felt like it kind of made it so you couldn't really pick them up and see them, or you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess it's a two-way street. Two-way street, I guess. So Bookmarks. No, I didn't sell one bookmark. No, not one bookmark. No. I had a lot of people look at bookmarks. A lot of people looked at bookmarks. I mean, a lot of people look at a lot of stuff. They just don't, pull the trigger. I did download Venmo today, you guys, while I was there. I mean, there were so many people. I think Venmo is an excellent way to sell at a craft show. And as I walked around, so never having had Venmo, I don't know how it works, but there's a QR code, and the person comes and they like scan your QR code, and then it takes them right to you, and they go and they put in the amount that they're paying you, and I think they have to put a little thing in there like what it's for. I actually had one of the girls next to me. I was asking them for some help because they do Venmo. And so she came over and she helped me with my one sale that I sold through Venmo, a $20 sale through Venmo. And I don't have to pay any fees or anything for that. So that's what I liked about that. I don't have to pay anything. If you get a card reader, you've got you got fees and stuff. And I'm not making that much money, right? So I'm kind of trying to steer away from anything that's going to charge me fees. But anyhow, I'm going to get my QR code printed out. And they print it out and they put it just like on a placard right there on their table, So it's big. First of all, it's big. And it's right there. And so anybody who wants to pay with Venmo just scans your code right there off your table. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I see how this works now. And then as I was walking around, I saw several Venmo QR codes all over the place. So it seems to be kind of the way to go. You can do cash, Venmo. I'm not ready to do a card. That's for a card reader. That's for sure. So, but yeah, the things you learn, it is all a learning experience for sure. Um, it's fun. I mean, it's fun. Dale and I, we got it down to a science now. A science, right? How to bring stuff in, who's going to set up what. You have a cotton candy booth. Where do you have a cotton candy booth at? That's kind of. I've heard of Zelle too, and I'm not going to get everything. I just don't. I don't want to do everything. So, yeah, I'm sticking with. I mean, I've got PayPal. Now I've got Venmo. I think that's all. That's all I'm going to do for now. I mean, if I was making a ton of money doing this all the time, or even selling stuff more online or whatever, maybe I would. But for now, I think I'm good with what I got. But I am going to get that QR code printed out so that I can just have it on my table in the future. So it'll make things easier for people. And they'll know I have it right off the bat. I mean, I do have a sign that says, it's got like my name, it's got my email, my PayPal, some other information, but I'll I'll get that printed out and be able to prominently display it, nice and big, so that people can access it easily. But anyhow, it was fun. I had a good time. I really liked that it was short. It was a short little market. It was only from 10 to 3. It was 5 hours. Short, quick, and easy. So, yeah, I like that about it. Carnivals, weddings, street fairs, nice. That's fun. That is fun. But yeah, I had a good time. And for 5 hours, I don't think I did too bad. So I'm willing to bite the bullet and do this one last show out in the little town where Dale raised his family, his children. Um, I'll spring for that one, and I know I'm going to get a spot in the hallway for that. And I'm like, I'm not opposed to a hallway spot. I'm really not. I think the hallway is kind of a good thing. And like I said, I am not worried about making one more single item for that show. I will take what I have and call it good. Oh, back to when we go set up. Um, we have 2 tables. I have the easy little tablecloths you put under the legs of your table. That's easy to do. We got the crates. Yes, we have crates. Oh, this was funny. Somebody there had our crates that we sold. Now, they had to be ours. They had the same stamp on them and everything. They'd stained them. They had stained them, and Dale saw them first. He's like, look. I'm like, yep, those are crates that we sold. And he goes, yep, they sure are. Funny, right? Oh, but yeah, we get in and we just set things up. We know how to set things up now. I did take my little Christmas tree, so I had to rearrange my table a little bit. And I had new stuff. Like I had this basket to put the beanies in, and I had this like plattery type thing. And I thought that was going to be for the beanies at first, but it didn't work. So I put the ear warmers in there and a couple little headbands I had made. So, but yeah, I just get busy with the crochet side, and he sets up the diamond painting side, and I never have a complaint about how he set it up. He knows what to do, and he just does it. So I'm like, cool. And we were able to do that last night. We went up last night and set everything up. So all I had to do today was just walk in, open up my chair, and sit down. So I didn't think he was going to be there with me at all. I thought he was going to be gone all day long, and he was just going to show up at 3 o'clock to help me pack up and get everything home. But as it turns out, he came and hung out for about 2 hours. I would say he was there for 2 hours. Yeah. So, yeah. And then, he packs up the diamond painting stuff. And he packs it up a lot better than I ever did. I will say that. A lot better than I ever did. Um, dun, 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 dun. It's fun. It's sticky. It's sticky though. How do you not get all sticky? I know. I mean, when I was teaching school, we had a cotton candy machine, and at carnival time, like we would rent a cotton candy machine for our carnivals, and somebody would make cotton candy. So I have made the cotton candy. We also had popcorn, but popcorn was like, at my one building, we had popcorn every Friday. And it was a like classroom fundraiser, 50 cents a bag, and a grade level would do it like, I think we didn't do it every week. I think we did it every other week, maybe. And the teachers got to keep the money from that. After we paid for our popcorn usage, we got to keep the money for classroom supplies and stuff. I've popped a lot of popcorn. A lot of popcorn. Um, when I worked for my parents at their convenience store, we had a popcorn machine. I've popped a lot of popcorn in my life. A lot. And I've cleaned a lot of popcorn machines. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, the joys of popcorn. And I mean, the cotton candy machine, too. I mean, that's some sticky stuff, you know? But kids love it. Kids absolutely love it. Yeah, we would make a killing on our popcorn, you know? And then we did it on Fridays, of course. So lots of times, Fridays were kind of a more laid back day for class. And, lots of times teachers, do something special Friday afternoons or whatnot. And, you know, some teachers let their kids eat their popcorn in the classroom and whatnot as a snack. And other teachers were like, nope, put it in your backpack. It's going home. With me, it would depend on what we were doing that day. It would all depend. You could always rest assured there was going to be popcorn on your floor if you let the kids eat it in class. But we did. We did. You know, it was all right. So, anyhow, that has been my week. That has been my week. I did a lot of running around, last minute running around. I went and had some things printed at the print store, at the printers, things for items I was selling. Like I found some little well, they weren't cardstock. I found a little printout. You can find all these things free. If you look around, like on Pinterest and stuff, people that like to design things will design them and they will let you print them, have access to them for free, which I love. Thank you very much. I love that. Because then I can go snag them, right? I can go snag them. Um, oh, bagged. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Have it all bagged up, ready to go. Cleaning, yeah, no cleaning. No, I am getting business cards. I was talking about that yesterday in my crochet live. Um, I will have business cards Monday morning. Monday morning, I will have business cards, you guys. And that's something I have thought about doing for a long time, just to have to promote my channel, even. Nothing to do with selling stuff, just promoting my channel, because I can't tell you how many times it will come up that I have a YouTube channel and people will ask me. And like the weekend I went up north and did that little retreat, people there were asking about my channel. Wouldn't it have been great to just have some business cards to hand out? Oh, here's my business card. Here's my channel, blah, 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 right? So Monday, I'll have business cards. I will have business cards. And I think they're going to be nice. I approve. Of course I approved, right? And the lady at the print store, what do you call it? She's a printer. What else do I call her? She did a nice job. She just kind of put it together for me. I had my logo and my basic information, and she said, "Yeah, I'll put some ideas together for you, and I'll send it to you, and we can go over them. We can change things. We can let me know what you think." And I only had two little things, and I liked what she had, and I was like, "Cool, awesome." So that was easy. The next thing, if I do more craft shows, would probably be some sort of signage or banner, like with my name on it. But that's going to be a ways away because I'm not going to be doing any type of craft shows for quite a while at this point. You know, after the Christmas holidays, the fall holidays, there's not a lot going on after that. You know, that is like market season, as people say. It's market season. You know, maybe I'll find some things to do in the summer. Maybe I can sell some bucket hats in the summer. I don't know. And the funny thing is, it's not like a it's not like it's a product people don't like. That's the funny thing. They like them. They see them. They like them. They think they're cute. Matter of fact, somebody wanted one for like a child, and I was like, no, they're all adult sizes. And I'm sorry. And that's just it. You can't make everything. You cannot make everything. There are so many things out there, you know, and you can't make it all. I know that some people really specialize. Like there was a lady there, And she was all plushies, all plushies. That's all she did, you know. Other people, you know, they specialize in other things. There's a lot of plushie makers out there. And I mean, they sell. They really do. They sell. People love them. I'm just like, that's not what I like to make. I don't like to make all those little things that you have to add arms and legs to, and you know, that's not my jam. Plus, I don't like that yarn. I don't like working with that yarn, you know? I just don't. It's hard to see what you're doing. You can't see your stitches. You got to feel your way around. I don't like it. I don't like it. But, you know, there's got to be people out there that like the stuff that I make, and they do like it. They do like it. Enough about that. Enough, enough, enough. Oh boy. So last weekend I was up at the retreat hanging out with Karen and, you know, another bunch of people having a good time. So I was not really able to go live because there wasn't any place I could go live from. I My phone would have worked. I would have had internet okay, but there wasn't any place I could go. There was one large room and we were all kind of in this one large room. And then there was the bedroom and that wasn't going to work. So there wasn't really any place else I could go to go live from. There was no space for me to do it. That's why I decided not to. But anyhow, it is about doing what you love. That is true. That is very, very true. Yes. Hello, Leona. Um, I know, right, Gail? I know. I just got Venmo today. It could have been on the back of my business card. You're right. I know. Yep. I thought about that too as I was doing it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Does Dale like woodworking? No. Nope. um, no, not something he likes to do. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, well, both Karens are close to me. Karen Karen Scott and Karen Hagerman. Karen Scott is the one that I went to the retreat with. Karen Hagerman is actually much closer to me. She's about 20, I don't know, 25 minutes away from me, depending on which way you go to get there. If you take the highway, if you take the back roads, if you go the way the crow flies, you know, it all depends. But she's local. The other Karen is about, I don't know, 45 minutes away from me. But the other Karen, Karen Scott, is the one who has organized our monthly meetups that we do. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I love this pen. That is a Pashi pen. And I don't have very many Pashi pens because the way they're turned. It's all about the way they're turned. And I I have certain needs. I found myself today. I found myself today almost buying a pen. And I'm like, Mindy, stop it. You don't need a pen. You do not need a pen. But it was butterfly effect wear, and they had purple and blue, and they were beautiful. But I looked twice, you guys, twice, and they still had pens. If you know anything about them, they sell out. They do a drop every Saturday, and they normally sell out like wildfire. I was surprised when I went and looked the second time that they still had pens available. Normally they are sold right out, but I looked and I stopped myself. I stopped myself twice. Twice I stopped myself. You must be proud of me for that. Please be proud of me for that. Give me some kudos. Hello, Anita. Karen, you're 2 hours away. Karen, where's Karen? Yeah, it is. And that's what I like. I don't like fat. I don't like chunky. This has got to be thin where I hold the pen. The grip area has got to be thinner. I like this one a lot. I really do. I've been using it quite a bit here recently. So I do like it. I want a snowman pen. Now, I believe it's Lady Lathe that has made these snowman pens. And I keep telling her, I said, I need a snowman pen. And she goes, I'm putting you on the list. I'm like, uh, well, putting me on a list doesn't get me a snowman pen. I need a snowman pen. I really, really want a snowman pen. But I don't want a big old fat chunky snowman pen. I want just a nice little slim little snowman. You'd have to see one. If you've never seen one, you'd have to see one to know what I'm talking about. They're so cute. They're so cute. Hello, Vanessa. Howdy, howdy. Art project with your daughter. With glitter. Oh, yay, with glitter. Hmm. I try to avoid glitter. Okay, so I got some yarn, and it had little sparklies in it. Oh my goodness. It was fine until you tried to tear out your stitches. When you tear out your stitches, the little silver threads would come out and go everywhere. Yeah. I had little silver threads all over me one day because I had to tear out a whole hat pretty much because it was wrong. It was wrong. So anyhow, and then, tinsel like comes garlandy, like in a big long, you know, strip. You know what I mean? Well, I wanted to cut some and put it in a couple of my ornaments because you could see through the crochet. And somebody I watched mentioned putting like tinsel in it. So it's all shiny and stuff inside the plastic ball. I'm like, okay. So I pick up a couple dollars worth of tinsel. I come home, I cut it. You know, it's on like a string. Tinsel's on like a string. And then the silver stuff's just wrapped around the string. I don't know. Strings wrapped around I don't know. Anyhow, when you cut that, you make a mess. I'll just tell you, you make a mess. All of the little silver strands start to come off, either individually or in little chunks, and it makes a mess. It just makes a mess. I had little silver tinsely stuff all over my kitchen. Yeah, all over. I made a mess. Just for 3 ornaments. Just for 3 ornaments. But I know, Leona, I want a snowman pen in the worst way. In the worst way. Huh. Um, Disguise a gingerbread man. You know what? How old is she? I used to do that in my classroom. We would decorate a gingerbread man because I was huge into gingerbread man stuff. I don't even know how many versions of gingerbread men books, and they're all different. And they were so fun. And we would read gingerbread men books and read them, and we would compare them and how many times does he get eaten? How many times does he not get eaten? I mean, we had a blast with it. And then I would send home like a cardstock gingerbread man. And it was their job to decorate it, dress it up. I got things from gingerbread men that were covered with cereal to some that were just colored, they just colored them. Some that had clothes that were cut out of fabrics. I mean, it was one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorites. I loved doing it. And then, of course, we'd display them out in the hallway and all that kind of stuff. So it was so much fun. So much fun. Yeah. DAC putty with a metal tip. Well, awesome. Um, Bassin Girl Krafts. Oh, Jamie Seeger. Well, hello. You have a new name. You have a new name. This guy's a turkey. I've never done the turkey one. We've made a lot of turkeys. Don't get me wrong. We've made all kinds of different turkeys, but we didn't ever like really dress up our turkeys. Never did that. So yeah, I had a metal tip in my cart. I was going to buy one of those metal tips because everybody's been talking about how well they work. Because I do use my little plastic. I've got it over here. It's right here. See, I have this one. This is the only one I've ever used, and I've never refilled it with putty. And I did smashing the specials with it. I've been doing a lot of these. It's just going and going and going. But I did order, or I had in my cart one of those metal tips. And then today, when I made a purchase, my cart was giving me fits because it was like some of the items in your cart are out of stock. And I'm like, what? What? All I thought I had in there was a painting. Apparently, I had a metal tip in there and it was out of stock and it was messing me up. When you're trying to buy something and you're at a craft show and there's a lot going on and you're trying to make this purchase, and I got it to work. But apparently, those metal tips were sold out. Mm-hmm. They were sold out. So you've made a channel. Oh my goodness. She made a channel. Well, Bonnie, what do you think I would buy? What do you think I would buy today? Just just take a stab in the dark. Wild guess. What do you think? I mean, you guys know me pretty well. You know the kind of stuff I like, stuff I don't like. What do you think I would buy? What do you think? I'll tell you. I'll tell you, but uh, Bonnie, they're quicker than you. They're quicker than you. uh, no buy till Black Friday. Yeah, it was weird. And then I tried to go back. I tried to go back and look at my cart, Leona, and it wouldn't even let me go back and look at my cart. It just, I don't know what it was doing. It was really strange. It was frustrating me. It was definitely frustrating me because, I'm just trying to get in there and make my purchase and be done. I'm like, come on. Why are you giving me such a hard time here? They're completely right. They are completely right, Bonnie. Mason jars with sunflowers by Susan Wingate, of course. Susan Wingate for the win. Ding, 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 ding. I love Susan Wingate, and I love sunflowers. That was an easy one for me. I don't know. People are wondering that too. Joe, if Black Friday stuff starts rolling out tomorrow, I bet it does. I bet it does. Because Black Friday is just a few days away. Just a few days away. I saw somebody say that, Sue, that the snowman from the mystery box, they were able to buy it. I had to look at what they had. uh, yeah, I bet you that the Black Friday sneak peeks start coming out tomorrow. I mean, because they're not going to come out on Thursday, because Thursday is Thanksgiving. They won't do it on Thursday, so it'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe they will show some on Thursday. I don't know how many are there going to be. How many do you think they're going to have? 50? 50. So if they did Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's 5 days. That'd be 10 a day if they did 50. I'm going to say that's what they're going to do. That's my guess. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but that's my guess. We'll see. But I bet they start tomorrow. Anybody else scared? Anybody else nervous? I know there will be something that I'm going to think I need to have. I'm going to think I need to have it. Am I going to need to have it? Probably not. But I'm going to think I do. I'm going to think I need it. And I'm going to, okay. As I sit here before you, in my humble way, I am going to say to you, I vow, no, I strive. I won't vow. Vow is too strong. I strive to purchase no more than 2. How's that sound? No more than 2. Last year there was 100. Were there 100? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. 25 a day for 4 days. Oh my goodness. It's a lot. Okay, 100. Well, was it 100 last year? Okay. I don't need anything. Mm-mm. You got 2 from Dreamer Designs. Oh yeah, and then there's Cyber Monday. I know. You can't. You have to have more than 2. No, I don't, Leona. No, I don't. Have you been in my basement? Come over sometime, Leona. Come over. I'll take you to the basement, and you can concur with me that I don't need any more diamond paintings. Doesn't mean I don't want them, and it certainly doesn't mean I won't get them, but I do not need any more. Right? Who won? Was it Gail? Gail, are you still here? Was it you that won last week? The November prize? I think it was Gail. I'm gonna have to re-dip my pen here into some Not Your Mama's mud because it's not wanting to stick no more. It's not wanting to stick. I think Gail was our winner last week. And I gotta do a winner. Okay, I gotta do a winner. It's hard for me to do a winner right now. Because not you, Gail. Okay. Another Gail. I think it was a Gail though. This is when I wish I had more devices, like a tablet or something, but I don't. So it's hard because if I go on my computer here, I lose all of my live chat and all that stuff here. Gail Pierce. Yep, that's what it was. It was Gail Pierce. I knew the name Gail was in there somewhere. Oh boy. Patty's limiting to 2. What are you going to get at Hobby Lobby and Michael's, Patty? What's there that you need? What's at Hobby Lobby and Michael's? I gotta know. Crazy is about to begin, right? Diamond painting diet. I like that. You're not saying you won't ever get any, but it's a diet. You're going to restrict yourself. I know. Yep. I need to finish 3 or 4 before you can buy one. Oh. You consolidated your diamond paintings out of the boxes. Wait. You took them all out of the boxes and all the drills and you put them into tubs and totes. And you have 8 tubs full. Wow. Okay, Marion. Wow. Hello, Tammy. Uh, I know. I got a big flyer from Joann's the other day, and I'm like, so many good deals on their yarn. And I'm like, I don't need any yarn. I don't need any yarn. I'm not going to buy any more yarn now, right now. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm going to work with things I have. I did buy some yarn the other day. Bought some pretty cotton yarns because there's this little bag I've been wanting to make. So you guys know the big retro daisy flower, the big old white daisy flower? I have to make something. I'm going to make this bag. It's not a very big bag. It's just a small little pouch kind of bag. And it's going to be that retro. I started it. I've already started it. I started it tonight. Because I want to make one of those bags. I think they're super cute. And based on my data from today, if I go on my data, bags sold well. They did. Bags sold well. So there's that. Okay, there's that. And if I could make some bags that would sell, like I said, I'm not, no pressure on getting stuff done for the next sale. That's not it. But I really want to make one of those retro daisy flower bags. Maritza's here. Maritza. I fell asleep like an old person. Maritza, I'm older than you. Come on. You're not that old. You're not that old. You're not even retirement age yet, Maritza. I mean, you might have enough years in to be able to retire, but I mean, you're definitely not Social Security age. So you're not old. You are not old. Oh my gosh, we got this envelope in the mail the other day, and it was all about Dale's insurance. You know, his Medicare and his state plan and what they do and yada, 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 yada. And I'm reading this stuff and I'm just like, okay, well, we have health coverage. Okay. We have health coverage. We can go to the doctor. We got prescription. We got dental. We got vision. We got everything. We're good. Okay. How much is this all going to cost? I don't know. I haven't figured any of that out yet. I think here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen, folks. Dale's going to make out pretty good. Excuse me. Goodness. Oh. Excuse me as I choke. I'll be okay. Don't worry. Just choking on what? I don't know. Goodness. He's going to make out pretty good because he has carried the health insurance for us. When we got married, we decided his was better than mine. So I went on his, and he has paid the family plan, right? Well, now when we're retiring and Medicare, he's getting his own Medicare. He's paying for his Medicare, and he's still paying for my state plan until I'm Medicare age, which is coming very fast. And then when I'm Medicare age, then I will have to pay for my own Medicare. Dale won't be paying for my Medicare or my health insurance anymore. So he's going to make out really good because I think, what he's paying is going to get cut in half. And now I'm going to have to start paying. I don't like this plan a whole lot. I don't like this plan a whole lot. His retirement's more than mine. I think he should still pay. What do you think? I don't like this plan. No, I don't, said Sam. No, I don't. Oh my goodness. Hey, Maritza, since you're here and you're awake, Maritza, do you want to help me do a giveaway? I was just explaining that it's very hard. I feel like I'm never going to have these beards done. Look, there's more and more beard to go. How much beard can there be? Oh my goodness. So much beard. What? Well, I can see why people would want your body, Maritz. I mean, before you die, what do they want it for after you die? What? I mean, who do you like share your information with? Oh boy. Oh man. All right. Are you signing up for that? I mean, oh, gal, it's a place to be buried. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, now I get it. I was thinking they just wanted to use your body for things. I don't know. No, they just want to help you find a nice resting place. Okay, I got it. That I understand. Cemeteries, things like that. That I get. Okay, gal. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Maritza, help me out. We got to pick a winner. We got to pick a winner for this week. It's my turn. If you guys remember last week, I had that nice little pouch with gnomes on it that So Blingy made. I bought from So Blingy. And then I have some things to put in the little pouch and some paintings and some fun stuff. So, yeah. I know that my winner got their package. They posted about it or messaged me or something. They want to research her brain. Yes, let's get in her brain. So it's a nice little package I'll put together for you. I've told Dale that after the first of the year, it is really time for me to get busy, get organized, downsize, get rid of stuff. And you know what I think I'm going to get rid of? You guys are going to not believe this. But remember when I was getting all of the diamond paintings that looked like quilling? Remember that? I was like buying all of them. All of them I could find that looked like quilling. All because of one. The one painting that I've already done that one. I saw, oh, what was her name? Kicking Cancer's Butt do it. And I had to have it. And I don't know if hers was special drill or regular drill. I don't even know. But that started the obsession. And then I just had to have them all. I think I'm going to get rid of them. Like most of them. I think I have a whole box full. Like, copy paper box. The box is full. I think they're going to go. I think we're gonna go through special drill stuff and hardcore make mystery bags and get rid of them and sell them. That's what I'm gonna do. I know. It's scaring me. It's scaring me right now to even think of doing it, but I have to. I have got to get rid of stuff. I've got 2 piles of paintings downstairs. I just need to like make a little video, show everybody what they are, and put some prices on and sell them. I did it a couple of times already, and I did sell some, but I need to do it again. But it's after the first of the year. That is my goal for after the first of the year. After things get settled down, in the cold, dark, dreary months of January, I will be here playing with diamond paintings and trying to convince myself that I can get rid of this, I can get rid of that. His friend wants to come over. The friend that he met at the convenience store? He wants to come over and look through my diamond painting stuff. And I'm like, what does he want to look through it for, honey? Well, we'll see if there's anything he wants. I'm like, that's not how this works. That's just not how this works. People don't just come over and just look through my stuff and go, I like that one. Can I buy that one from you? That's not how this works. So he mentioned one day, I heard him, he was looking for Mickey, Donald Duck, or paintings with fish, like fishing fish. And I told Dale, I'm like, I don't have any of those. I have none of that. I have none of that. Right. I saw a girl that does craft markets. I know there's several people do mystery bags or mystery boxes. I don't have little things though. I don't really have little things I could put in a mystery box. I don't think. Let him look and sell him stuff. I know they're doing like small little plushies and things like that. I I just don't have that kind of stuff. I mean, my smallest things are like little pouches I've made, or I don't know. I don't know what I could put in a mystery box. Anyhow, all right, Maritza, help me do this giveaway, okay? I don't even know how many comments there were, or nothing. I know nothing. You have another duplicate, Lisa? Oh my goodness. send me a check for March, okay? I did mystery bags. Medium things? I don't know. Maybe bandanas. Maybe. But I mean, they're selling little mystery boxes for like, I don't know, they're pretty cheap, aren't they? I don't know, like, are they less than $10? Probably. Right. There you go, Joyce. Yes. Perfect. I think I'm going to say, honey, I got some friends that they really need some new tools. You don't mind if they come and look through your stuff, do you? Right. Yeah. They're going to come over and look and see what you have. I'm like, um, I mean, I did let him look through some paintings once, and he bought one. He bought a Diamond Art Club, for Lord's sakes. You know, he paid me $50, I think, for one. And I was like, okay. It wasn't one that I was really attached to. I'll let him look through the pile of paintings I have for sale already. I mean, I have two little stacks in two different places now. One I had set aside, it was going to be the next group I was going to film and try to sell. And then there's a whole nother pile that I've pulled out. So I have two little piles. Well, little piles being 15 or 20 in each pile. So they're fairly big piles. No, maybe not that many, but I don't know. There's probably 50 total. So anyhow, yeah. I can do headbands. I got cute little headbands. I made these cute headbands. I use my leftover hand-dyed yarn, like after I make a beanie, or I use up my hand-dyed yarn as much as I can. And the little headbands are cute. They're super cute. And I make these little flowers. I put this little flower on them. They're cute. But we'll think about it. We'll think about it for next year when I do any more craft shows next year. 27. 27. Yay. All right. Well, I'm going to pick a number. I'm just going to pick a number here. Okay. And I'm looking around my room. I'm looking around my office. I'm just looking for a number. I'm looking for a number. And you clearly know I'm not looking at anything. I'm not looking at the post. Okay. I'm going to go with 17. Because I'll tell you why I have 17. Because I wrote it down on Tuesday night because I need to read my book through chapter 17. See, hang on, no, not that way. I'm showing it to you on the screen. That's not going to work. See it? It's 17 right there. Chapter 17. So 17 is our number. Okay? 17. Headbands and a scrunchie. I thought today I was going to sell some scrunchies. I didn't. I did not sell any. Oh, goodness. Oh, Dale's is quite organized. Dale pretty much knows where everything's at. He just got a new, like, it's not a Craftsman, it's a Harbor Freight, but the drawers and what, because his was falling apart. So he got a new one, and everything's all nice and organized out there. Except right now, everything is a huge mess in the garage, in the shop, in the back of the shop, because Dale has got the whole back of the shop torn up because he found rats. Oh my God, I didn't think we had rats. There's rats, and they're getting underneath the shop floor because it's just dirt. And so he is on a mission. He's on a mission, and he's going to win. So, yeah. Yep. It's a mess, though. He's torn it all apart. Torn it all apart. DP gal. Oh, my goodness. Number 17, DP gal. All right. All right. I know who she is. I know who DP gal is. Congratulations. So, Dawn wins. Yep. Yay, Dawn. Dawn. Dawn's here too, I believe. She was earlier. I still hear Dawn. And for some reason, I wrote Dawn's name beside chapter 17. Like, there she is. Oh, goodness. Chapter 17 and DP gal. I don't know. I got one little notebook here. You think I could write on another page, but do I want to do that? No. No. Well, congratulations, hon. I will put together your little package and I'll get it out to you. She's in Canada. Canada. You'd have to move, right? Oh, wait, what? You gotta wait to send while Canada Post is on strike. What? What does that mean? 17 is one of your favorite numbers. Well, they're out in the back of the shop. And it's not like, okay, they go in the back of the shop because the chicken feed is back there. So they're just going back there to have chicken scratch food. And they leave. They don't really go anywhere else. But still, they gotta go. So what's the deal with the Canada Post? Explain. What's happening? Will I be able to mail this to you, Don? What's going on? I don't know. I'm confused now. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. They're on strike. So that means they're not delivering any mail. Is that true? Oh, you haven't heard from last week's winner? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, well, Dawn, if I can't mail you something, I mean, I could get you a gift card. I mean, we'll chat. Okay. You think about it. We'll chat. Yeah, if I can't mail you something, that would really stink. I don't want to do that, but you won. So I could get you a gift card if you'd like. So we'll figure that out. Okay. We'll figure it out. I mean, you'd get it immediately that way. Black Friday is coming. Black Friday is a coming. All right. Yeah, I can't believe that nobody's getting mail because they're on strike. That's very weird. I mean, I don't know that it's weird, but interesting. Interesting. I'm looking forward to Saturday. I mean, everybody's all hyped up about Black Friday and whatnot, but our little town does a big thing for Saturday because Saturday is shop local, right? Um, and so they do this big thing in town for the shops, and they're having a market. I wish I would have known ahead of time about the market on Saturday. I would have certainly gone to their little market on Saturday, but I didn't know about it until yesterday. So I can send her cash through Venmo. Yeah, now that I have Venmo. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I'm pretty sure UPS would cost an arm and a leg. I don't know, though. I've never shipped to Canada, UPS. I've only shipped to Canada um, through our mail service, but wow, interesting. I see I'm out of touch. I don't know these things. I'm out of here. Bye, April. She's out of here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I mean, like, there's lots of stuff going on in town. The stores and the shops are doing special things. I mean, I know this because of the yarn store. She was talking about it in her live yesterday. And they do special stuff at the yarn store. They put together special packages. And I mean, there's a lady that does, she does like a surprise book package. So you pick a genre and she'll pick your book and all kinds of little goodies go with the book and stuff. I think that sounds like fun. It's all packaged up and everything. I love a good surprise package like that. I think they're fun. And I mean, if you choose romance, I mean, how can you go wrong? I want a romance book. And then, she puts fun stuff in it. Bookmarks, stickers, little fun stuff. I don't know what else she puts in it. But there's a lot of fun stuff going on in town for Shop Small Saturday, Shop Local. I'm going to go to town on Saturday. I'm I'm going to go into town, not go to town. I'm going to go into town. 3 deliveries? Oh my goodness. Wow, that stinks. Joyce, you're in Canada? Hey, one beard is finished. One beard is complete. I feel like this is the most of any color. I mean, there's going to be a lot of oranges and stuff up there, but that's a lot of different colors. But these beards just go on and on and on and on and on. You're working on Thanksgiving. What? What? Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, the way you said it, Happy Thanksgiving to all our USA friends. I thought that sounded like you weren't a USA person. Oh, oh boy. Sorry. It's just the way I read it. It got in my brain, and I was like, oh, she's not in the USA. What? Okay. Where's was making plans today with Shannon and Devin about Thanksgiving. Josh can't come. Josh has to work. So I feel bad that Josh has to work on Thanksgiving. And nobody else can really do it any other day. So I don't know. I just don't know. I guess we're just going to have to do Thanksgiving without him. I mean, he's got to work. You work in the hospital. They don't close, you know, and somebody's working the holidays. So I don't know. He's available on the weekend, though. I'm like, okay. He doesn't even know about Christmas yet. If he has to work Christmas or not. That would really stink if he has to work Christmas. Although I think he works in the afternoons. So I'm thinking we could do something Christmas morning. If he has to work, I think we'll do, and I mean, he'd have to drive here. It's an hour here. And then he'd have to go home, go to work. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I can't not see my boy on Christmas. I mean, come on. You notice it's been really quiet here? Like, Misty is over there in the chair. She's just laying there in the chair. Sonny is out in one of the chairs in the living room. And I don't know where Smokey is, but they're all being really quiet. They are asleep. It's not like they're quiet, getting into trouble quiet. They're just asleep. They're sleeping. So nice when they all settle down and just are quiet. About 9:30 though, about 9:30 they will be up. They will be up and they will be tearing up the world, tearing up the town. Yep. Um, a pink tree. I love the pink Christmas stuff. I love pink for Christmas. I love it. I'm scared to put my tree up though. I mean, I could take him. It's an hour away. It's an hour from us. So I don't know. Yeah, right, Shannon. If he's working Thanksgiving, it would be nice that he if he got Christmas off. He shouldn't have to do both holidays, right? What day is Christmas on? Anybody know? What day is Christmas? I don't even know. If it was a Saturday or a Sunday, that'd be cool. But I don't know what day of the week it is. I know what day of the week Thanksgiving is. It's always Thursday. But I don't know what day of the week Christmas is this year. The Wednesday. Ah, hmm, 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 hmm. Well, that doesn't work. Put aluminum foil under it. The cats don't like it. Well, Sue, that theory has been shot all to smithereens. All to smithereens. I have aluminum foil on my plants. And I was out there one day, and here's Mr. Smokey. He's in the plant, taking the aluminum foil out of the plant, playing with the aluminum foil. So that theory doesn't quite pan out like I had hoped. I think at first it worked pretty good, but then it's not so much anymore. Now it's just fun because it crinkles and he has fun with it. Yeah, he was actually chewing it. hmm Yep. He didn't get in the plant though. He was just playing with the aluminum foil. Go figure. I saw a picture, and it was their Christmas tree in a cage, like a full caged in cage. We could probably build something like that. We got enough chicken wire and stuff. That would look ridiculous, wouldn't it? Welcome to Christmas, folks. You may not put any presents under the tree because it's in a cage. Not, I mean, seriously, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I really don't know how. Now, I was talking to Jackson the other day, and I was like, Christmas is coming. He goes, you don't have your Christmas tree up. My thought, not yet, because we have our outside decorations up, but nothing inside yet. And I'm like, Do your kitties bother your tree? Do your cats bother your Christmas tree? And he's like, no. I'm like, they don't get in it? They don't climb it? And he goes, no. And I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I know there's hope. I know there's hope, but they are still kittens. So I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, no, I might have a hard time. Like tangerines. My cats would probably play with it. They would. Sue, hanging it from the ceiling will do no good. They jump. They jump. They would just jump up and get it. I know they would. If they wanted it bad enough, they would jump. They jump to get bugs. They see a bug on the wall and they try to jump up on the wall and get a bug. I'm like, really? You cannot get that bug, but that doesn't stop them from trying. There's a drill in my spout. There's a drill in my spout and it won't come out. Why are you in my spout? The drill in my spout. Come on, seriously? There, get out. Well, I have completed beardage. My boys have facial hair. Ta-da! They have facial hair. Oh man, Leona, that would make me cry. It really would make me cry. I know. All my precious moments. I just keep thinking, they could destroy all my precious moments. Ugh, and they would break, and I would be devastated. Now, can I monitor them? Can I monitor them enough? It would take an army. It would take an army, right? Citrus spray. Yeah, I mean, that would work if you have a toddler, but cats? Yeah, not going to work with the cats, right? The tree is pre-lit. So, Leona, you might be onto something. Maybe I decorate the tree. I am outnumbered. You're right, Sherry. I am totally outnumbered. No, we have a fake tree. So I could decorate the tree and leave my precious moments off it this year. And I just bought 2 new ones. Well, I put the kittens still. They still go in a kennel at night. And they're kenneled up at night. They are not roaming around at night. I don't know when we're going to stop doing that. I don't know when we can trust them to be free at night because we can't trust them now at all. They get into everything. But maybe I just leave the precious moments off my tree this year. It pains me to say that. Like I said, I just got 2 new ones, my dated ones for this year. Because now I have to get 2 because now they make a boy and a girl. How can I get a boy or a girl and not get the other one? So now I get both the boy and the girl. Why'd they do that? I don't know. For years, it was one. There was one. Now there's 2. I guess, we have to have representation here for male and female. Yes. Oh, goodness. Right. And that's going to be hard because I always put the first thing that always goes on my tree after the angel is my new precious moments. Always. Because they're not in the box with the others because I just bought them. So I take them out and I put them on the tree. And then the precious moments go on the tree next because I need to space them out, because there's so many. I need to space out the precious moments. I could. No, I couldn't. I was going to say I could put a tree somewhere else in the house with my precious moments on it. But where would that be? I don't know. I don't have this figured out, as you can tell. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I would hate to, think I could put precious moments on it later if they don't bother the tree. And then I would have no place to put them if I put the other non-breakable ornaments on the tree. I don't know. I just don't know. All right. Well, it's 8:35. Dale is not back from the airport with the cargo, the family. And they're, well, I guess if they're getting in at 7:30, he probably won't be here closer till 9 then. At first I thought they were getting here at 7, but I think it's 7:30. Anyhow. And we haven't had dinner. We did have tacos today though. The tacos, oh man. Once they started making the tacos, they were right next to me, Man, it smelled good. And they were good. The tacos were good. So I had tacos for lunch. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go. And thanks for hanging out with me for a while. And Maritza, thank you for helping me with my winner. And Dawn, I will get with you and we'll figure out what we should do. Okay? We'll discuss. We'll discuss. I want you to get something, and I mean, think about it, okay? I'll wait until tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow I can message you. Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody. Yeah, I'll talk to everybody soon, okay? All righty. Bye, everybody.